Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Artie Hoffman live, where I'm here to do some readings for you. So anybody who wishes to come up with any questions, feel free. I have a list here of things that I need to say. So excuse me if I'm looking down, and because I have to read this. So I promised you that, for all the people who shared. Now, if you share my video, I do put your name in a hat, and I pick it out, and I draw. I already drew for the winner. Okay, the winner for this week. Drum roll, please. The winner for this week for the free half-hour reading. You have to email me. Her name is Carol Brandimarte. Brandimarte. You get a free half-hour reading from myself for sharing my video, and anyone who shares my video will, on the following time, will be going to be in a drawing. All right. Next week I'm not going to be doing it because it is Christmas. I mean, what do I care? I'm Jewish. I should be doing it, but I'm not, for all our Jewish friends. No, and but I just wanted you to know that next week I will be taking a sabbatical. I'll be taking off just like everyone else, eating good, opening up some presents, yada yada yada, doing the Santa Claus thing, eggnog. That's right. I got my good friend Damon here. Also, I want people to know that on December 21st, I'm going to be in Ocean City, New Jersey. On December 21st, I will be doing readings for the public. So if you want to book a reading with me, I am there from 1 o'clock till 7 o'clock at the Compass Massage in Ocean City on 8th Street. And that's Ocean City, New Jersey. So if you want to book a time with me, the last 3 times I was there, I was sold out. So if you want to book a time with me, please give me a call at 877-ANGEL-02. That's 877-ANGEL-02, and I would love to see you in person. All right, for all of you who are in South Jersey or the Philly area. I'm not particular, wherever you want to come from. You come from Mars, I'll see you. It's not a big deal, but you got to come see me. You have to come visit me. All right. Also, for anybody who has anybody who needs healing, please send me their names. I will put it out there to all my angel friends, all our earth angels, for anyone who you feel could use healing, whether it be for yourself, whether it be for a loved one, a friend, whoever. I'd be more than happy to put the loving energy out there on your behalf. I just want people to know, somebody was asking me, I was doing a mini reading for them. It was a friend of mine. And she asked me, she said, Artie, her mother needed to go for eye surgery. And, one eye is totally blind. The other eye is like half blind. And she needed this operation. And I said to her, not to worry. I looked, and I'm going to put her name with the names that I'll be posting up by tomorrow or Tuesday. And she wanted to know if it was a smart idea for the doctors to work on her other eye. And I confidently felt the answer is yes. And I said to her, I'm going to put your mother's name, to let everybody, her name out there, to let everybody know that, she will be prayed upon. It is a clinical fact and a spiritual fact that anyone who is prayed upon before surgery, they always do better after surgery when they're prayed upon. Well, they do better during surgery after the prayers, when the prayers come to them, as opposed to the people who aren't prayed upon. So, and I felt very confident that through, prayers and meditation, that her mother's going to do fine with the eyes. And I told her, I said, look, I'm not God, and I do put my best intentions out there. But when I looked at the angel cards, that I do share, my true feelings. I don't code anything, but it is still ultimately her decision. So, but it's interesting because there are people who who I've met, who I know who have the gift. And in the readings, it usually comes out. And I let them know that, you have a gift. And so a lot of people are afraid to express their gift for a couple of reasons. Number one, they're afraid that people will think that they're crazy, which in my world is no big deal. Okay. Also, people are afraid to be wrong. They go, what happens if I give them the wrong answers? Well, you can't be afraid to give the wrong answer. You can't be afraid to give answers. I won't say be afraid to give wrong answers. Be afraid to give answers. Now, I tell people when I give answers, I give it from my heart, and I do say my prayers to the angels and to God, and I say thank you for all your wisdom, thank you for all your protection, so that I could share the information correctly to the people who are listening. So I do give my best. Am I right all the time? I'm not right all the time. No one is right all the time. But I do feel like I'm right most of the time. And I do have lots and lots and lots of people who, who are repeat customers or who recommend me. And that's why my endeavor keeps on flourishing. I have read for over 19,000 people. So, please don't be afraid to invest your trust in me, and I will give you my everything. So anybody who wishes to get a private session with me, feel free to give me a call at 877-ANGEL-02. Check me out at artiehoffman.com. Or you could email me at artiehoffman@gmail. I'll be more than happy to. Damon, you want to start reading the questions?
Sure. First one up is Bo Anna. And what does 2017 look like for me?
Well, 2017, what does it look like for you? That's a general question, all right? When I ask for questions, I ask for a specific question upon a specific situation. But I am going to give you the answer according to what the angels are saying. This is going to be a year where you're going to be taking a lot of chances in 2017. All right. This is a year where you have to step out of your comfort zone and show your power. This is a year where you have to step up to people, talk your truth, and it's going to make you a much stronger person. You can't be afraid to lose, otherwise you won't win. Okay. But the angels are clearly telling me for you to gain respect, you have to show some balls in this one, even though you're a female. But you're still going to have to show your balls for people to take you seriously, all right? And it's going to prove your power. It's going to show your worth. And so this is what I'm getting. Okay, so what does 2017 look for you? It looks like it's going to be a growing year for you, but you might be taking some emotional, personal hits during this year. I'm not saying you might, you're going to. But the more you stick up for yourself, the prouder you're going to be of yourself, and people will look at you in a different way and not put you down. All right? So that's what 2017 holds for you.
Nice.
What's the other one?
All right. Sherry Ann Magliacco. Forgive me if I mispronounced that.
That's right.
Please tell me, will I find true love?
Sherry, will you find true love? All right. I'm looking at the angel cards, and I'm assuming that you're saying, will you find true love? The answer is yes. Now, it's funny because a lot of people say, well, when am I going to find it? Okay. Or where am I going to find it? And I'm usually very good like that. So I'm going to look at the angel cards right now, and I'm going to see what they have to say and see what intuitive thoughts come into my mind. Okay. So what I'm getting is that you're not opening yourself up enough to the public. Okay. But the angels are saying have faith, and they're saying to expand yourself, and you need to surrender your fears. It's like you're afraid of being rejected, you're afraid of putting yourself out there, and I feel that if you start going to the gym, if you start to do things that start to make yourself feel better, that your confidence level is going to go up, which is going to give you the ability to meet somebody. Now, intuitively, what I'm getting is I see you going to some kind of a party. All right, there's a function where there's a drawing going on, a 50-50. It's during this party, it's during this event where I see you meeting somebody. And I'm picking that up intuitively. So when you're invited to a party or a fundraiser or some kind of social event, and I do feel like I'm hearing 50-50 drawings, And this has to do, and I do feel like it's going to happen around this year. I do feel like it's going to happen either the spring or summertime. And but you just got to start putting yourself out there socially, and you'll find your true love.
Right.
Who's the next one?
Next person is Sharon Nisel Everett. Does my son have any messages? Messages, excuse me.
Does your son have any messages? The first thoughts that I got was, do not feel guilty, Mom, that I know that you've done the best that you could. And she wants you to know that he loves you very much. And he's letting you know, he's saying to you, please don't worry about me. He goes, he says, I know that you're always worried about me. I do hear you talk to me all the time. And he's also mentioning about a chain that you have around your neck. I believe it's probably connected with him. It's either a picture of him or ashes. And you keep on taking your neckline or your chain, you keep on bringing it back and forth, and this is what he's showing me. So, and he's saying, Mom, he's saying, I'm fine. And you will see him again. I promise you that. And I don't know what he means by DD. There's something, a message about with DD, he just said. Go ahead.
Well, all right. Next person is Anna M. Kulesa. Are my two beautiful deceased girls thinking of me now? Miss them.
Are my two beautiful girls thinking of me right now? I just literally heard 100% yes. I don't know why, but for some reason I'm seeing an ironing board. I keep on seeing an iron and an ironing board. And I don't know why, but I'm also seeing something with like a Monopoly game or some kind of a board game. So I'm not sure if you were just playing a board game or used to play board games with them, but this is what I'm getting. I keep on seeing, I'm definitely seeing the game of Monopoly, and I don't know why I'm seeing that, but there's some kind of connection with this, and I am seeing an iron. So hopefully you'll understand this in a little bit if you don't understand it now. Are they around you right now? Yes, they are. And they're saying when you see something in regards to the hearts, there's something with a heart. So I don't know if this is the tattoo that you've created in regards to a heart, but there's some kind of engraving or drawing of a heart, and they're giving acknowledgement to that. So they said, thank you, Mommy, and I love you. What's the next one?
Nice. Okay. Next person is...
Just so all you know, this is my good friend Damon Carpentier, the handsome guy with the wonderful speaking voice. He has a radio voice.
Thank you.
And so he's nice enough to come from the Bronx to help me, and we're out in New Jersey. So, all right, Damon, what it is?
All right, next person is Annie Pena. Hi, Artie. I was just wondering if my friend Joey, who passed away 2 weeks ago, really knows how I felt about him. I miss him terribly. Thank you, Artie, for your time. Annie.
Yes, he did know how you felt, and I felt like it was kind of weird. It's like your conversations with each other. It was like maybe some tension between you. It's like I felt like there was like kind of weird energy between you, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It was just like trying to figure each other out. Did he know how you felt about him? The answer was yes. But for whatever reason, out of fearful reasons from his end and from your end, it was just never mentioned. And he said, by the way, he just said something about God bless you. And I have no clue why I'm seeing an apple being bit, or I'm seeing a scene of a bitten apple or something. I don't know what that means. So unless if you used to bite your ass, I don't know. All right, so go ahead.
Next person. Let's see. Is okay. It's if I'm pronouncing this correctly. Kellyan,
Okay.
Kellyan Zubano.
All right. An A+ for originality. I never heard that one before.
I know.
Go ahead.
Or it just disappeared, but I remember it. Can you please tell me about my son?
I know I can't. You know why? Because you did not mention his name. You said, can you please tell me about my son? You have to be very specific. I need to know when you mention about your son or your daughter or your friend or your family member or whoever it is, I would like for you to give me specific details. These are people who are challenging the spiritual world, and I don't put my energy out there. It's just too general, too broad. And I need to know their names and the scenario, what you want to know about. And I'll be more than happy to answer it for you. Again, just to let everybody know, if you wish to get a private reading from me, or if you want to have an Artie party where I go to your house and read for your friends and family, they're always a lot of fun. People are always talking and laughing and screaming and yelling and going nuts at these parties. So it's a lot of fun, and you get a recording with it too. So, don't be afraid to call upon me, and I'll be more than happy to go to your home to do a reading for you, your friends, and your family. And if you want a private session, I also do that too, whether it be in person or over the phone. My number to call is 877-ANGEL-02, or call me at 732-778-7173. So, and check out artiehoffman.com, and I want you to like my Facebook. I want you to like everything I got going on. All right? Got to make me popular. And I'll do what I can for you, I promise. So, Go ahead.
Next person is Robert wow, that just disappeared too. All right.
Hold on 2 seconds. I just also wanted to mention that if anybody wants to give a gift certificate for their friend or family member, for a loved one, I will take off $25 off an hour reading for anyone who wants to give anybody a gift certificate for the holiday season up till January 1st. In January, my prices are going up just a little bit. Okay, I'm not knocking you out of the water, but my prices are going up a little bit in January for my private sessions and my parties. So catch me now while you can before the year end is over. All right, go ahead.
Next person is Janice Lynn Rhino. Lost my 6-year-old.
Speak up.
I lost my 6-year-old kitty Freckles from a sudden massive heart attack while she was playing. Having a hard time over her loss. Is she with me every day?
Yes, I also feel she is with you every day, and I also feel like you have a bunch of her toys right next to your bed, or you keep her bed right where yours is. But she's telling me that you still have her stuff, and it's all together in one common area, either where she used to always be or where your bed is at. So she's letting me know, yes, she is always around you. But I do promise you, she's in no pain whatsoever right now. And when people are over, or animals are over on the other side, there is 0% pain. So you don't have to worry about them hurting, because they're not connected to the earthly pains physically or emotionally here. Are they concerned for us? Yes. But trust me when I say this, everybody on the other side, they're doing much better than us, okay? And that's a promise. It's just that we miss them so much that we feel like, they're alone, or they hurting. And no, they're not alone, and no, they're not hurting. But they do have compassion for us, because they see the pain that we go through by missing them so much. So while they're lying out there in heaven, Hawaii, because that's what it's like out there. Take Hawaii times 10, okay? And that's what it's like on the other side. So it's interesting how we are so worried about them over on the other side, but yet they're doing better than us. But they do have compassion for us, and they do send us signs to let us know that they're around and that they're okay. All right, go ahead.
All right, next person is Pam Detour. Will I ever meet my true love?
Pam Detour. All right. Pam Detour. Hold on just a second. Will she ever meet her true love? I'm looking at the angel card so I could tell you what I'm getting. I'm getting the angel of intentions, the angel of expansiveness, and the angel of education, authenticity. You would like to meet your true love, but I feel like you're playing your heart too defensively. So you're kind of working against yourself. You say that you want, but yet you're playing yourself opposite. Your actions are not allowing you to go out there and meet Mr. Wonderful. I'm now about to tell you something you're not going to like, okay? I'm getting, you're going to be meeting this person online. There's something with a dating service, some kind of dating service online. I don't feel like you're going to meet this person right away, but you're going to have to go through a few, duds until you hit Mr. Wonderful. Actually, what I'm getting is that through one of the people who you're going to meet It's not going to be that person, but it's going to be through somebody who they know, whether it be their friend, their coworker, or their brother that is a part of their life is who you're going to end up falling in love with. But it's gonna take a little time for you to find Mr. Wonderful, but you have to put yourself out there. You're playing yourself too defensively. You're not allowing yourself to take chances. So, and if you do that, you're going to just stay in platonic relationships. So it's up to you. Go ahead.
All right, next person is Joan Zeller. What sign does my mom give me to let me know she's around?
Okay. Oh, wow. Like all the angel cards just fell out of my hand. So that's a sign. Right. I'm going to have to pick them up. You want to know something? This is going to sound a little weird to let you know that your mother is around you. You're going to be seeing two animals of the same kind falling over one another, playing with one another. It could be two squirrels. It could be two birds chasing one another. But believe it or not, it's going to be something through animals. Also, I'm getting, there's a pet there. I feel like there's an animal very close to you, around you, that keeps on staring and making noise in a particular area where there's nobody there. And that's one of the signs that your mother is around you. Also, you could I'm bending over right now because I'm grabbing all the angel cards that flew out of my hands. There's also something special about a beach scene. You know, there's something special about a beach scene that, you know, was taken of you and her, or the two of you together, or just you. But there's something special about a beach scene that she's showing me that's very endearing to you. Okay, what's next?
Next person, Lisa Shepis Ormsby. Will I reach my weight goal in 2017?
Will you reach your weight goal in 2017? I will say this to you with bold confidence, and I promise you it's not a cop-out when I say this. Are you capable of reaching your weight goal in 2017? The answer is yes. Okay? You're going to have to just put your mind to it and stop being seduced by the moment. Stop going after you keep on being seduced by the moment. You keep on going for instant gratification, and that's what's stopping you from reaching your goal weight. I will tell you this. This is like a little carrot in front of your face to help you reach your goal weight. I want you to go out and check out the dresses or a suit or a shirt that you 100% love. Okay? But you have to love it when you try it on. And I want you to buy one size too small. And you need to work really hard at fitting into this. And as you reach that goal, then, you buy another shirt and then keep on going and buy it one size too small. And so that's going to be your little carrot in front of you. But you got to keep it outside the closet. You can't put it inside your closet. It has to lay out so that you see it on a daily basis. But if you just eat in small proportions, all right, you could eat with whatever you want. All right, just eat in small proportions and drink lots of water and walk every day. And I promise you, you will hit your goal. But you're going to have to be super determined. Okay, you're allowed to treat yourself every once in a while. You don't have to be super strict, but treat yourself. It was funny. I was at a party, and this, and the girl that was having the party, her son wanted to meet me. He was about 10 years old. And so I asked him, he's about, how old? Yeah, he was about 8 years old, 7 years old. And so, so I was cordial. I was really nice to him. And I went to shake his hand. And I said, so what's your name? And he said, Hunter. And I said, oh, are you a vegetarian? He didn't get it. His mother did. But I don't know. It was funny in the moment. So,
wow.
Go ahead.
Next person, Sherry Shear Shelley. Will I get the job, doll?
Will you get the job? Okay. This is my good friend Sherry. Okay. Hey, this is amazing because Damon's the one who reads them all off, and there's 100 questions going on, and it just so happens I know this girl. All right. And I sent you my love. You're wonderful. Okay. You're a wonderful friend. Okay, Sherry, let me see. Will you get the job? Now I'm looking at the angel cards, and I'm going to be brutally honest with you. Be open with willingness. What are you showing me?
No, not showing.
Oh, oh, I thought he was showing me something.
Just trying
Hold
to
on
make
a
sure I can
second.
keep the.
Inspirational thoughts. I actually want to know something, Sherry. I'm actually getting yes. I really feel like you will. They might not respond to you right away, but you are going to get the job. All right. If you don't get it on this first go around, they will call you back. But yes, I do see you getting the job. All right. Thanks for writing in. I appreciate it.
Okay. Next person. Oh, we already actually did her, but she answered some details that you wanted.
Okay, go ahead.
That's Kaylin Zumbano. His name, that's her son, is Jason, and he's 3.
Okay, and she wants to know. She wanted to know. Was there a message?
Yes.
Was there a message from her?
If I'm correct, I think it was a message.
All right, Jason, and that happens to be my middle name too. So I'm really going to try hard for you. I would try hard for you anyway. Hold on a second. You want to know something? The very first card that I pulled out was the Angel of Delight, and I got the Angel of Birth. And you want to know something? This is really exciting. You're going to be hearing him. You're literally going to be hearing him calling your name. You're going to be saying, you're going to hear him call mom. You're going to hear him. You're going to hear his voice. And I promise you, it's not your imagination. And he's very excited. He's very happy. And this is what I see. And he had a lot of energy. I see him jumping up and down. And he's doing very well. Also getting there possibly was like a heart issue, if I'm not mistaken. But he wants you to know that, yes, he is always around you. But and you're going to be noticing weird stuff going on with your electricity. But just know that you are going to be hearing his name calling you, whether it be in the middle of the night or when you're in that in and out stage. But you will definitely be hearing his voice calling you.
Nice.
I'm very excited about that too. I believe that in my heart. Before Damon reads other questions, I just want to say to everybody, whoever feels like if you want to send healing to anybody who you really love or care about, please, send me on email, artiehoffman@gmail. I want you to send me the names of whether it be yourself. Let me know what the situation is. I'm going to put it out to all my angel friends, my earth angel. We're going to send lots of healing energy to you, and I'm going to be, dedicating a lot of energy to people who need healing. If somebody's going in for surgery, send me their names. I want to help you out. I want to help heal your heart. I want to help heal your friends. I'll do whatever I can for myself and all my friends who are very good healers. I feel very blessed for my gift. I thank God every day for my gift, for my friends and family and all the people who are very close to me. I am extremely grateful. I have a lot to be thankful for, and I hope you do too. Put more energy into everything that's going right into your life. We already know what the problems are of our life. Put more energy into solutions and not as much energy into the problem, and you'll slowly see them starting to resolve. But once you ask for God's help, only say what you do want to happen. Never say what you don't want. Okay? Don't put your prayer out, I don't want this to happen. Please, I don't want that to happen. And I hope they don't screw up, or I hope this doesn't happen. You can't say that. Say what you want the end result to be. Put out your affirmations. Okay? And I promise you, you're going to see better results. Okay, go ahead.
Next person.
Oh, wait. And so my email address that I want you to send it to is artiehoffman@gmail. Okay? Go ahead, Mr. Damon.
Wow. All right. Looks like it disappeared again. Wow. We got a lot of people coming in.
All right.
Let's see. Lillian La Fosse Smith. How do I know my mom came to visit me?
How do I know that my mom came to visit me?
Yes, that's her question.
It was definitely in the middle of the night. The reason why I know that is because the angels just, there was a voice, there was something that you woke up, there was a shadow, there was something that happened. The reason why I know that is because as soon as he read that question to me of yours, I just heard a song in my head by Billy Joel. In the middle of the night, I was walking in my sleep. And so through the valley of, what is that? Through the valley of pain? I don't know. But so anyway, that was a Billy Joel song. So as soon as I heard that, I heard in the middle of the night. So it was in the middle of the night, and I'm getting like there was like you swore that you saw a shadow, or you saw, or at, by the edge of the bed or something. But I'm feeling like there's a visit. Now, if you can't relate to what I'm saying now, then that means this is going to happen. Okay.
Mm.
Oh, I got to share an interesting story that happened with one of my reads. I have like hundreds and hundreds of incredible stories to share with you, but this happened. I just said this story to somebody today, as a matter of fact, earlier today. There was a girl who came to see me, and unfortunately, this had happened about 15 years ago, and she lost both her parents, and she also lost her sister, and she had like no immediate family, and I felt really bad for her. And so I was, she's saying, is there any signs to let me know that my parents are around me? So I said, yes. I said, your father is telling me there is a bird that's going to crap on you. And I said, your mother is showing me a big, beautiful white feather. I said, these are going to be the signs from your parents to let you know that they're around you. And she says, all right. She goes, I'll take it. Whatever you got, I'll take it. And she was happy about it, and she was looking forward to the signs. And so what happened was, 6 months after her reading, now mind you, I really don't remember anything of what I say to anybody, all right, what the readings are. It's the only reason why I remember stories is because after I'm in my conscious mind, people will come up to me and say, hey, Artie, do you remember you said this and you said that? I go, no, but what happened? So then people will tell me their story when I'm in a conscious state. While I'm in a trance state and I'm doing readings, I remember like next to nothing, which unfortunately screws up my personal life because guess what? I remember next to nothing, which is a really major problem, but I'm working on it. All right, honey, I'm working on it. So, anyway, so I bump into this girl at Bank of America, and I didn't remember who she was, and she grabbed me by the arm, and she says, Artie, she said, you did a reading for one of my friends who I sent you about 6 months, about 6 months ago. And you told her what I just said to you. You told her that, both her parents passed away. And you told her that a bird was going to crap on her and that, her mother was going to send her a white feather to let her know. And she goes, months went by and nothing happened. And she goes, and then like on the 4th or 5th month, she ended up taking a trip to Mexico with one of her friends, and she's lying out on the beach. And she goes, and the first day that she lied out on the beach, a bird crapped on her belly, and that was the sign from her dad. And most people would get upset. She was really happy. And later on that day, when she went to go to bed, when she pulled the covers off of the blanket, there was a big white feather sitting right underneath the blanket, and it wasn't even a down. She said it wasn't even a down blanket or down pillows. And there was this big, beautiful feather there. All happened in the same day. And I'm getting chills up my spine right now as I'm telling that story because it's been a while since I told that story. Well, I told it earlier today, but I forgot all about it. So I wanted to share that with you. So our loved ones do send us signs all the time. So, a lot of times, even when I tell people the signs that their loved ones are there, some people, or a lot of people, have not come to a place of acceptance that their loved ones have passed away. So no matter how accurate I might be, which I am in many ways, but no matter how accurate I might be, or the signs that I give them, or to let them know that they're okay, or like I said, all these signs and given names and all that other stuff, nothing shy of their loved one walking through the door, all right, so they could physically see them and experience and smell them and touch them and feel them again and kiss them again. Nothing shy of that is going to make them happy or fully happy. And it's a shame. Not everyone's like that, but there are some people where they're stuck and they just haven't come to a place of acceptance. Now, I'm not being incompassionate when I say that, because I'm not saying you have to like it, but you could only heal from a situation, any given situation in life, when you come to a place of acceptance of what is. As soon as you come to that place of acceptance and you acknowledge it, and it could really suck and it might not be what you want, but you want to know something? As soon as you acknowledge it and accept it for what it is, then you could start to move on. And you need to come to a place of mourning. You need to come to a place of forgiveness, again, so that you could heal and so that you can move on. And it's a shame that, our loved ones have, left us early, or anything has left us early. So, but, time does heal wounds. It doesn't cure everything, but it does make it, softer. It does make it better. So my heart and my love to everyone, my compassion to everyone who is going through some really hard times right now, missing a loved one, especially around the holiday season. It's got to be difficult. And again, I have so much love and compassion for you right now. So it is difficult, and I do understand this, but my love and my blessings to you. And I will be saying a prayer out there for everyone who's suffering from a lonely heart. And, holidays aren't the same without our loved ones being around. And I understand this. So, again, my feelings towards you. Somebody was just asking me what my prices are. I don't give my prices live. So if you call me to discuss the prices, and if they agree with you, then we could book it right then and there. There's a difference between, a party rate. There's a difference between private rates. There's a difference between event rate. Am I doing a gallery? So there's a bunch of different prices that goes on, different circumstances. So don't think I'm being impersonal when I say that. But, feel free to give me a call if you want my pricing. And like I said, I've read for over 19,000 people. Most of my readings come to me through recommendations. And I promise you, I'll give you my best to help resolve any issues. Now, when I give answers to people, it's not always easy. And I understand it's easier said than done when I give the answers to you. But at least you'll have a map and an understanding about your life or about the situation. So, and I'll give you peace of mind. So that's what I bring to people. And I try to do it with a flair of a sense of humor, flair of compassion. And you'll know from my heart that I will give you my best, all right? But don't be afraid to try, all right? I promise you it will be a pleasant experience. And check out my testimonials on my website if you don't believe me. So, what do we got
Good
here?
stuff, Artie. Good stuff.
Thank you.
All right. Next person is Karen Crewonas.
Speak louder.
Excuse me. I do
All
have
right.
a cold, so please forgive me.
All right, go ahead.
But Karen Crewonas Shore.
All right.
Does my father Nathan have a message for me?
Okay. Stop the drinking. I don't know why I got that, but that was the first thing that I got. There was something about too much drinking. Either there's too much drinking or too much smoking, but I think it's too much drinking. And also I'm seeing something that just spilt that also was like something spilt and liquid came out. So I don't know if this was bottled water, bottled milk or something, but there was something about drinking. I'm seeing liquids being poured, or it's, I don't know, too much drinking or too much smoking. So cut the crap. All right. Wow. That's his little message to you.
That's to the point.
All right.
All right. Patricia Parker.
Go ahead.
What is Simone trying to tell me?
What is Simone trying to tell you? Patricia Parker. Let me go to the angels and see what they have to say. Okay. You want to know something? A lot of people will ask me for the lottery numbers. All right. I have given out over 50 winning lottery numbers. But when I give lottery numbers out to people, not that I would give it out in Facebook because it would be redundant. If I gave it out to everybody and everyone played it, I'm telling you, everyone might win 50 cents because everyone's playing the same number. So, but when I'm in a session, there have been many times where spirit or your loved ones have just naturally come up with a number, and it has come out, which amazes me. I get so excited. And it's not even about the money. It's just the fact that I was able to give, the numbers out. And I got to tell you this true story that happened in regards to that. So I'm constantly sniffling here. I got my allergies. I promise you I'm not doing any cocaine or anything, all right? I don't do drugs.
Catching the cold too, huh?
Yeah, really. So anyway, so I'm leaving my friend Donna's house. And I spent a couple hours with her and her husband. So as I'm leaving her house, I'm pulling out of the driveway and I give her a call. And I said, Donna. She goes, oh my God, what's the matter? What's the matter? You know, she freaks out every single time I call her thinking that I got bad news for her. I said, no, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. And I said, I just got a message. As I was leaving, I saw the number 257. I go play the number 257. I have a feeling it's going to come out real soon. She goes, all right, I'll tell Tony when he goes to work tomorrow to play the number 257 for tomorrow. So her husband likes me a lot, but he has a hard time believing me. And I think the reason why her husband has a hard time believing me is because his wife is so into whatever I have to say, you know, so it might be a little jealousy thing there. I don't know. But him and I, we're on the same page. We're great friends and I love him to death. So anyway, so she said she told Tony, she says, listen, Artie said to play 257. Just play today on the way to go to work. It's all right. I'll play what the Artie says, whatever Artie says, I'll do, you know. So anyway, so he goes to play the numbers, and the following day, he goes to work. All right, the following day after he played the numbers. And he goes to check out the paper. He calls up his wife. He goes to her, you're not going to believe what just freaking happened. And she's laughing. She goes, what? And she forgot all about me, too. He goes, 257 came out. He says it came out straight. And he ended up winning like $350. And I said to her, you know, she said to me before they even played it, she says, Artie, she says, I'll split it with you if we win. I said, I'll tell you what. I said, you don't have to split it with me. I said, if you win, just bake me my favorite brownies. She knows that I love brownies. And she goes, all right, you got it. She goes, you want the ones with the walnuts? I said, yeah, I like the brownies with the walnuts. She goes, all right, you got it.
Too.
Yeah? All right, cool. Yeah, so especially right hot out of the oven. And she goes, all right. She goes, come on over. She goes, whenever you're coming over in my area, let me know. She goes, I'll have the brownies waiting for you. And she held up to her word. And, hey, I had my favorite brownies. So go ahead.
All right, next person. She's actually been trying to get us for a while here.
Okay, go ahead.
Suzanne Portsea Holmes. Will I be better? Let me come closer.
All right.
Will I be better financially in 2017?
Suzanne Holmes. Will she be better in the year 2017? All right, let's check it out for Suzanne.
And that's better financially.
And that's better financially. You want to know something? I'm going to go out to my other card. So excuse me if I'm taking a few moments longer, but I'm going to answer.
The big cards, huh?
Pulling out the big guns. See, I'm pulling out my ruin cards right here. So, will she do better financially in the year 2017? Is that what she's saying?
In 2017.
All right, I'm going to check it out, sister. I'm going to see what I can get for you. I'm going to tell you this, all right? You better change your ways because the angels are saying at the very beginning of 2017, it's going to be pretty okay. It's just going to be okay for the first couple months maybe. But after that, I see it declining, believe it or not, in the year 2017. And I'm usually inspirational. But the angels are saying you're going to have to change your ways in the way of making money. You can't just keep on doing the same thing expecting different results. Okay, I always tell people the definition of an idiot, and not that I'm calling you an idiot, I'm just making a statement. The definition of an idiot, people who keep on doing the exact same thing over and over again, expecting different results. It's not going to happen. So I'm getting a little forward with you right now, and I'm telling you that you need to be a little more aggressive on trying to work more hours or to do more things for yourself financially and not depend on other people, depend more on yourself. But I feel like your finances can be better, but you also got to be a little more of a spendthrift, you know, be a little more frugal with your spending so that you could, you know, have more money in your pockets. And you got to prioritize what you're spending your money on. So, all right. So I'm very passionate about what I just said what I told you.
Hey, Artie, just real quick.
Hey, Melissa Miller, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. And so is Diane Colessa. Thank you.
Colessa, yeah.
Colessa.
Yeah.
Hey, Joseph William, thank you.
I believe Suzanne, if I remember correctly, also had a similar question earlier on, one of her first questions. And
Who's this?
The same one you just read, Susan Holmes.
She already asked the question?
She had asked a slightly different question. I could be wrong, but correct me if I am. But I think, and I remember parts of it had to do with her having a land listing. So I think she's in real estate. Okay. And I just kind of playing into what you're saying is I'm in real estate too. But
So
If
being
you're
that she's in
saying,
real estate, it's all about the marketing, okay?
yep.
If you want to be successful in business, it's all about the marketing. If you're going to sit there and tell me that you don't have money to market and you don't have money, then you better borrow money to get to the marketing, because it's the marketing that's going to bring you more money. And it's all through social media besides, all right? So don't be afraid to invest in yourself. All right, because if you're telling me, well, I don't have money for marketing and I have to do this and I have to do that, well, then you have to reselect, you have to borrow money or do whatever you can, because marketing is so important. If you want to be successful, that's what separates the boys from the men. It's what separates the girls from the ladies, or it's what separates, poverty from success. You have to market yourself if you're going to be successful. And if you're marketing in a particular way that's not working, then you better try it in a different fashion, because again, you're not going to make it if you don't market it. And friends might say to you, oh, anyone who tells you, I'll tell you what, you give me a good price and I'll tell all my friends. Well, I'll tell you what, after you give me all your friends, then I'll give you a good price. All right, but a lot of people will blow smoke up your ass, which I can't stand, when people say, all right, I'll tell you what, I got a lot of friends, I got a lot of connections, you do this for me and I'll do that for you. It's like, no, after you prove your words to me, I'm more than happy to cut you a break or to give you a freebie or whatever. And I'm not saying for myself, all right, I'm talking about all of you. So don't be, because I've done this already, all right? I have another business besides doing what I do. I have a window cleaning, power washing business. I've had it for 33 years. I have 10 people who work for me, and it runs itself right now. I do this full time. And, so people, when I first started, of course, I'm enthusiastic. And so when I'm dealing with certain people, they always say, hey, give me a good price and I'll throw you some work. And it's like, no, after you throw me some work, then I'll start, cutting you a break. But until then, don't give me that crap, because it's bull crap. Once in a blue moon, you'll have people who are actually authentic to their word. But on the most part, people are just telling you what you want to hear in the moment, so screw them. All right, go ahead. What's next?
Next person is Joan Zeller. What message does my dad, Michael, have to say to me from heaven?
Joan Zeller. Literally what I got, Joan, this is for Joan Zeller. I'm very proud of you. And I feel like this is something that you needed to hear. And he said there's nothing to be afraid of. And he says, I'm behind you 100% of the way. And he said, honey, sweetheart, I'm very proud of you. And I got something about Pooh Bear or Poopy or Bear or something like to that effect. As a little nickname towards you, or what you might have had for him, or what you say to your kid. I don't know, something about poo or poopy face. I don't know. What do you think? I'm psychic? All right, go ahead. What do we got?
All right, next person is April Marie.
April Marie.
April
Okay.
Marie. Will I move to North Carolina in 2017?
Will she move? I'm going to first ask if it's a healthy move for you. So, what's her name again?
April Marie.
April Marie. All right. Are you going to move to North Carolina in the year 2017? All right. I'm looking at the cards twice because I'm trying to understand what the messages are. Now, if I don't clearly get it right away, if I'm getting mixed messages, I will relook at the cards again to make sure that the answers are consistent. So, hang tight. Will she? Let me tell you this, and I'm saying this with bold confidence. Going to North Carolina for this year, 2017, it definitely is not worth your while. Okay? I wanted to say yes. I really did. I wanted to say yes, go for it, new beginnings, the whole 9 yards. And I'm getting lots of negative cards that are coming out. And I feel like things are not going, people or situations is not going to work into your favor or your expectations. So put off going to North Carolina, at least for 2017, and see as your life, I feel like you have things to fix right now, right here, before you go to North Carolina. But I don't feel like your expectations are going to be met in North Carolina. And I feel really bad for saying that, because I wanted to say yes, but the angel cards are saying no. All right, what do we got?
Next person is Pamela Polerto Dahl.
Pamela.
Pamela, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Both my children are pregnant, due in May and August 2017.
Wow.
Will I have a boy or girl grandchildren?
Will you have boy or girl grandchildren? Oh, I got to tell you a funny story before I tell you what. This is a story that I've told many times that I feel very well. It's fun. It's a funny story. So anyway, there's a lot of girls who that when they get read by me, well, not there's well. Let me say this: girls who get read by me who happen to be pregnant. Now, most of them will ask me, "What do you think it is?" Now, they already know what it is, but they just want to know if I'm right. Now, most of the time I'm right. I'm not right all the time, but most of the time I'm right. So I put my hand on the baby's belly. I mean, yeah, on the mother's belly. And I said to her, "I feel like it's a girl." And she said, "No, it's a boy." I said, "Well, then he's gay." That was my answer. So are you going to have a boy or a girl? Well, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to look at the angel cards. High for girl, low for boy. High for girl, low for boy. Actually, you're going to have one of each because I got one high card and one low card. So I feel like you're going to have one of each. Again, that's not a cop-out because there's, it is what it is. I feel like it's going to be one girl and one boy. So congratulations. I'm very happy for you. All right, what do we got?
Nice. Next person, Melinda Paris. Does my son Trayvon have any messages for me?
What was her name?
Melinda Paris.
Melinda Paris, and her son. Does she have her son's name? Trayvon. Wow. Give you an A+ for originality. I never heard that name before. All right, Trayvon. You want to know something? I keep on hearing the expression, "I got your back, I got your back." And I keep on going like this. I got your back. So I feel like he's watching over on you. And I'm also getting, somebody is always wearing a knit hat also. So, and I feel like you still have something with his name on it, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know if that's a Santa hat with his name on it, but there's still some kind of article of clothing or something that you still have his name on it. But again, and I'm seeing a knit hat with a little ball on it. So if that's anything. And if you don't understand it now, I promise you'll understand it later. And I'm also getting, thank you very much for the tattoo. There's also something special with the tattoo connected with him. And he's giving thumbs up on that. And there's also a connection with butterflies. Go ahead.
Next person is James Chiomento. Do you see me finding love again?
James Chiomento. Okay. I don't see the problem of you attracting love. It's when you have love, you need to stop being so controlling, is what I'm getting. I'm getting that there are jealousy issues. I'm getting that there are some controlling issues. And this is the reason why I'm seeing a part of a breakup. So do I feel, and it's a lot of it has to do with your insecurities. So do I feel like you'll be able to attract love again in your life? The answer is 100% yes. But when you have love, you need to learn to trust and be cool and don't be controlling and don't be obsessive, because I'm getting like some kind of, I get like I'm feeling like an obsessive type personality. So you have to learn to chill. So just try to learn from your previous mistakes and just chill. All right. And it's very important. If you don't have love, if you don't have honesty, if you don't have loyalty in a relationship, you don't have a relationship. Having a sense of humor helps a lot too, and being flexible. So go ahead.
Nice. Next person is Josella Bella.
Josella Bella.
Yeah,
That's an A+ for originality also. Josella.
I like that name.
Go ahead.
Wonder if my grandparents are disappointed in the way the family turned their backs on me. I feel in my heart that they finally see the truth. And she's laughing, I guess, there. So.
Okay.
I don't know.
Ooh. All right. Let me see. Say that. I want you to repeat that again for me, please.
Sure. Okay.
You don't have to say the name. Just say the scenario again. Are they disappointed in how their family turned their backs on her?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you exactly what they said. Are they very disappointed how they turned their back on you? The answer is yes. But they're also showing you a lot of confidence that if anyone could pull through, if anyone could override this obstacle, it's you. You do not allow their lower vibration to hold you back. It's their loss. Okay? I don't want you to be on their emotional stage when they're giving you negative crap. All right? So I need for you not to be overly concerned. And it hurts because it's family. But when they turn their back on you, this is where you need to reach within inside yourself and become stronger. And I say this fortunately, unfortunately, and fortunately, it's your friends who are now going to become your family members. So don't allow them turning their back on you to hold you back, because if anything, this is now going to make you stronger, and you do have their support, and that's exactly what I'm getting from them. So yes, they back you up, so don't worry about it. You know, you're not perfect. No one's perfect. All right, we all make our mistakes, but you want to know something? If somebody is going to be with you, they need to be with you unconditionally. But if you don't do as they say, as your family says or friends say, then otherwise they're going to cut you out, then they're loving you with conditions, and that's not healthy, and that's not right. So you only want to be with people who are loving you unconditionally for who you are. And you know, like I said, we all make mistakes, but you know, it is what it is. So learn from this experience, and if you're chasing after other people's approval, don't go chasing after their approval. If you're chasing after other people's approval, that means you're not approving yourself. So be happy within yourself and allow yourself to surround yourself with people who really care about you and who really love you for who you are, and you know, not what they want you to be, but accept you for who you are.
Mm.
That's what I would do if I was president. All right, go ahead.
Nice. Mr. President.
Mr. President,
Next.
Mr. President. Oh, go ahead.
Next person is Vanessa Contreras. Is Andrea here with us, and is she trying to let us know? She is my daughter's best friend, and she passed suddenly 2 months ago.
Okay. Is she here with us trying to let us know? So I get it. Is she trying to let us know that she's around you or that she's okay? The answer is yes. And I keep on getting a constant prayer to either Saint Teresa or Mother Mary. I keep on seeing she's mentioning something like an acknowledgement. And also, again, with her, I'm seeing something about a tattoo. Somebody either just did a tattoo or is about to do a tattoo, or there's like a pair of tattoos, but there's something very specific about a tattoo. And also, she's mentioning something, somebody just got a piercing also. So this is just her acknowledgement to let you know that she's around you. What else was there? I keep on hearing, nope, that's it. And I keep on seeing somebody with a ponytail. Somebody has a short ponytail, and they're also wearing a handkerchief, like, you know, as a cover top or whatnot. But I'm seeing somebody wearing like, yeah, some kind of, some kind of a handkerchief as a hat. And there's also like a short amount of hair being pulled back. So, but all right, we're going to be wrapping up right now, and I just want everyone to, and I want to thank everybody for joining me. Again, if you wish to give a gift certificate to any friend or family member of an hour reading, I'll take off $25. My rates are going to go up a little bit in the month of January. Also, if you could just friend my Facebook, that would be awesome, and like it, and like my posts. That would be awesome. Also, next week, I will not be doing Facebook Live for Christmas. I'm sorry. I wish everybody a happy and a healthy New Year. What else was there? Also, if you keep on... Oh, yeah. I mentioned Carol. Yeah, I mentioned to Carol Brandamarte. Email me, or, email me at artiehoffman@gmail.com. And, I'll reach out to you. I'll give you a free half-hour reading. So for everyone who shares my Facebook, okay, you'll go into a drawing, and I'll be more than happy to give you a half-hour reading. And hopefully Carol will talk about her experience with me. I also do events. I do fundraisers. I do private parties. I do private readings. Yeah, my Artie parties. I do my private readings in person over the phone. I'm in Woodbridge, New Jersey. I'm going to be at Compass Massage December 21st in Ocean City, New Jersey. So if you want to see me for a reading then, please give me a call at 877-ANGEL-02. Check out my website, artiehoffman.com. Very proud of it. And what?
Radio
Radio.
station.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Don't forget, I am going to be on WXTU, country station out of Philadelphia, Tuesday morning at 9:30 for about an hour. I'll also be going Facebook Live. All right, it's one of the largest country stations in Pennsylvania. I'm also on Cat Country every Friday morning at 9:30. That's 107.3 FM. Which is really cool, out of Atlantic City. I'm on every Friday morning at 9:30. But WXTU is having me as a guest there, so it's really cool. So I hope you listen in. And I think that's 92.5 out of Philly. So until next week, well, no, until 2 weeks. God bless you all from my mouth to God's ears. May God bless all of you with lots of love, health, happiness, and prosperity. All right. Always communicate to your angels. Always communicate to the Holy Spirit. I promise you they're listening. I promise you they care. And always give your best to people. Don't let anyone get the best of you. All right. God bless you all, everyone. And have a great, great week. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, yes.
And Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you. Happy Hanukkah to everybody also, yes.
And happy
What a
Kwanzaa.
fool. That's right. Kwanzaa, all that other good stuff. To all our Jewish friends, I love you.
All right.
Take care.